Hello and welcome to another edition of the Time Flies podcast. I am your host, Dariel. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see to the right of me, I got one current member of the Time Flies gang, but I got a brand new member of the Time Flies gang. I got my guy Rainer right here.
Hey friends, we here.
We here, and I got my guy Jeff right here, all the way to the right.
BX all day, you heard?
Come on now.
Remember, the Bronx forever.
Forever.
Don't ever let them tell you anything different.
Forget Wakanda.
Nah, but
Wakanda.
thanks for having us, bro.
Nah, no doubt, man. I appreciate you coming. I'm very excited for this episode. The BX boys are in the building.
BX.
Bodega boys.
Yes.
Bodega boys in the house. And for today's episode, we're gonna cover a very, very popular and interesting artist. Your favorite artist.
Ooh.
One of.
You know, okay.
But yeah, I'll take it though. I'll put him up there. He is on the Rushmore.
Oh, that's a fact.
He's on the Rushmore.
That's a fact. No, I mean, you know, like me and Jeff, we're definitely fucking Ye stands, but
yes, I am.
I'm sure that Jeff, you could give him the credit that he's on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you had to think about it. I don't gotta think about it.
I was about to say.
I gotta think.
I'll take a pause with a yes over a nah.
Alright, bet. So, yeah, obviously we're talking about Drake's new album, Honestly Nevermind. So, what I want to do, I want to give you the runway. I'm going to let you get your shit off. Anything, what you like, what you didn't like. Maybe if you want to rank it within Drake's discography, wherever you want to go with it, my boy. The floor is yours. What did you think about the album?
Let's go. I feel a little pressure. I ain't gonna hold you back.
Yo, it's all good, bro. No, it's all good, dog. It's all good.
But you know, we talking about one of the GOATs here, so y'all know I get in this bag really easy. So, obviously, let's go through timeline, right?
Right.
It's a random
Facts.
Thursday evening, right?
NBA Finals Game 6.
NBA Finals Game 6. I wanted the Warriors to lose. I just want to say that. That's all I wanted. I don't care if Boston. I wanted the Warriors to lose. So we're really excited for the game. You know, I got high hopes for the game. I'm excited. The guys decide to link up. And then in the group chat, one of my boys, shout out to Jonathan.
Jonathan, shout out. What up, boy?
He sends a thumbnail of an Instagram post by Champagne Poppy himself.
Aubrey, yeah.
And it's I see a cover. He does this weird artwork every album, right? But I'm into it, right? Like it's his thing, right? And also like it's kind of like graffiti-ish. I'm into graph. I used to do graffiti myself. And I read the caption and it says my 7th studio album.
Yeah, he said album too, boy.
He made it clear.
No playlist, no mixtape. My man said album.
Made it clear. My 7th studio album, Honestly Nevermind, tonight at midnight. And I was like, NBA Finals? Honestly? Never mind.
Facts, right? Facts.
But yeah, I was really excited, man. Like, really excited. I love Drake, as Dario mentioned, as Jeffrey knows as well. I argue with these two all the time. I gotta defend my boy.
Our group chat is fucking lit, boy.
Yo,
Drake trash.
The group chat is fucking
bro.
lit. We be fucking roasting Ray. But my bad. Before you continue on, I gotta give you your props because you stay be fucking claiming Drake and you stay be trying to defend him.
He be on the ropes.
Much
We have him on the ropes.
Yo, much respect, man. My bad. Continue. My
It's
bad.
cool, man. But yeah, so I'm excited. We going crazy in the chat, and obviously we all looking forward to it, you know. And I think the interesting thing about Drake is, and I think you guys can attest to it, as like I think you both like Drake, but you're not like a super fan of what he's been doing recently.
Facts.
Yes.
No matter what, as soon as he announces an album, everyone is looking forward to it.
No, yeah, of
His
course.
lovers, his on the fencers, his haters, like everyone's looking forward to it, and it just baffles me every single time. So the chat's going crazy. We're looking forward to it, and then minutes later, or maybe like an hour, he drops the track list. And this is Drake. Drake got his braids going, right? He in a different bag right now. He got his little championship at the crib. It's hilarious.
My man got a fucking museum, bro, as a house. He has a fucking
crib is
museum, dog.
Insane
Shit's
crib.
crazy.
Insane crib. And he got his little championship at the crib. I did what Kobe did when he was.
Right?
I did what Kobe did in Game 7. When the shots weren't falling, you played defense.
Man, was going hard.
So yeah, man, like there's a lot of anticipation, and I'm big on Joe Budden podcast, right? Joe Budden, rapper formerly,
Right.
he's in the industry. So every time he says something, I always put like a lot of high hopes on it because I feel like he has some inside info that we might not know. So CLB drops.
Are we going back to CLB days right
Yeah,
now?
CLB drops.
Damn, my
and
man's taking us on a ride right now. I fuck with it though.
And
Go
he
ahead.
mentions it. He's like, him and his co-host, and they're like, yo, I think he's coming back in less than a year. And
Right.
They had their takes, and I was just like, damn, like this sounds very like I can see it happening. And fast forward 9 months, Shorty on the cover gives birth, and we got Honestly Nevermind. And yeah, he drops the track list. The titles are crazy.
Yes.
Tell me I'm lying.
Nah,
You see flights booked. You see text go green.
Bro.
You see sticky.
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 You see
Liability.
sticky. Yeah, like come on,
Boy.
Jimmy Cooks,
Jimmy.
wheelchair Jimmy.
Is it Cooks or Crooks?
Cooks.
Cooks? My bad.
Cooks.
Okay.
Jimmy Cooks.
With that boy, 21.
21. Pussy.
Pussy. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm.
We
but
gonna
once
get
you
there.
get
We
into the
gonna
tribe,
get
we gotta talk about. Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
So, yeah, so the anticipation builds up even more. So midnight comes, and we're on the ride. Thankfully, we're in a vehicle. It's midnight. We're in a vehicle in New York City.
The slutmobile.
The
The
slutmobile.
one and only
Yikes.
slutmobile.
We'll leave that alone. We'll leave that alone. Go ahead. Continue, my guy.
And, you know, we shout out to the slutmobile. It has great speakers. We got the guys with us. What better way, right, to like listen to a Drake album?
That's a good nighttime album.
Yeah,
It's a good nighttime
Yeah,
album.
and this is considered like this is pre us knowing it was a dance album.
100%.
Right.
Right.
So track list going crazy. We're like he's about to cook. He's going ham on the raps. Like this is what a lot of people always want from him. And like that's the last thing you expect, like a different genre of an album from Drake.
Facts.
Not that he doesn't make this type of music, but
No, yeah, but he went super in. Like
Yeah.
he just all of his attention went towards house music, Afro beats, all that stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
like it's full on a dance album, man.
100%.
It's not a genre of music he hasn't done before, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like first thing you do, you open Apple Music if that's what you use. It says Dance 2022.
I didn't even peep though. Like I didn't even look at it. I literally just opened it up and I just pressed play. I didn't see the little dance above the title tracks. I pressed play and I was just waiting for the songs. And then like through the third song, I'm like, is this gonna be a house album the whole time? And then I looked at it and it said dance. I'm like, oh fuck, okay.
Yeah,
bad.
similar experience. We played it and we're listening to the intro. And first and foremost, you know, you always look forward to a Drake intro.
Yeah.
Right.
So for it to just be like the sax instrumental, it was really good, by the way. And so short, which goes right into the next song, and it's a dance song. And I'm just like, okay, Drake does these type of songs. So we're going through it. And then in the chat, our boy goes, yo, it's a dance album. And then that's when I looked. So same thing. Like I didn't look at it. I'm just, press play.
Right, 100%.
What you doing? Press play.
Right. Don't even think about it.
Press play when we outside. I want to hear it from your phone. It's midnight. And we going through it, right? And I think the energy in the car was like, yo, like, what's going on about like the second, third song?
Right.
But me, I'm very just like, I don't really do expectations, nothing like that. So I'm just like, I'm taking it for face value. It's a dance album. It says it. He's done these type of songs before. The first 3 songs I heard are dance. Why expect him to rap when everything tells you he's not gonna rap?
Right.
So I'm listening to the album straight through. Obviously, we're having conversation during and things like that. We got this man over here saying Drake trash the whole
Always,
time.
bro. Always.
But yeah, like obviously, like I'm listening to the album with commentary and everything, but I'm liking the sounds, right? Like we're riding through New York City. Like I'm liking the sounds. I'm liking the music.
That's a really good environment too. Riding through the city with the music playing, and like I just said, it's a good, nice, nighttime album. And if you are open minded, that's a good album to be playing through the city as a drive, while you're driving through.
Absolutely.
My bad.
Yeah. No, Yeah, I agree, and that's why I'm like, damn, like we had a nice little opening moment for it, right? Like
Yeah.
we got to ride down West Side Highway, we got through Brooklyn, we went through the FDR, we got to go through Soho, like while listening to this album.
That's fire.
So, yeah, it was really great music, great sounds, but obviously you got Drake content and Drake, I guess sound, right?
Right.
Where you got all these house beats, you got all these house sounds, and they do all kind of have like a similar sound, right? Because it's very specific house music, right? You have the specific tempo, you have specific sound,
Right.
even like the structure of the song with like low moments to the build-ups, and then the lyrics being repetitive, all that kind of stuff. But like it's Drake's version of it, where he kind of dove in a little bit more
Yeah.
because he's done these type of songs before, like I said. But like now he went full genre, right? Like he's
100%.
he's doing the repetitive lyrics, but he's giving you these Drake lyrics. He's talking about his experiences with women. He's talking about what he's going through. He's talking about all that. So I did like that marriage. It took me some time to get used to it. Obviously we've had it for a week.
About a week now, yeah.
Now. And like honestly I haven't stopped listening to it. I listen to it a lot. Especially it's a tight album, concise, it's short. So I like those albums because you can just listen to them over and over and get like a full understanding of it and actually have your own type of opinion on it, right?
Yeah.
So I liked the marriage. Interesting part was at the end when we get Jimmy Cooks.
Yeah.
Boy.
We
Yeah.
get Jimmy Cooks, and I love it because it's petty Drake.
Yes.
It's like,
Boy.
I know y'all weren't expecting this. I didn't tell y'all it was a dance album. I know y'all was talking shit the whole time, and I fucking loved it because I lived right in those moments. I'm telling people while it's playing, I'm like, yo, it's a dance album, let it rock. And this man over here is just like, yo, I need raps. I'm
I
like,
need bars.
bro, last time he rapped, you ain't even like it, bro.
Bro, it's because it's like my critic with Drake all the time. Like, all his albums sound the same to me. That's always been my one critic with Drake. And I tell you this all the time.
True.
All his albums sound the
fire,
same. There's some heat. I'm not gonna front. I'm a hater, yes, but I'm not gonna front.
Top
But
hater right
I like that it was different. I like that coming from the Bronx, we love house music. There's a lot of house music up in the Bronx.
Correct.
Is it really?
Yeah, bro.
I know that.
Yes,
I know
yeah.
that.
BX all day, remember that.
So,
And I was a huge critic of Drake because all his albums sounded different. Sounded the same. Excuse me. But this album specifically was a lot different than what I expected it to be.
100%.
And
Yeah.
I like people that get into the creativity. Like, you take a shot. Like, you're gonna have people that don't like it, and you're gonna have a lot of people that are gonna like it because you took a different step of what they're used to seeing. So in terms of creativity, like, Drake did his thing. I like
Okay,
it. I like
okay.
that. I'm not gonna front. I like the house music. I like the vibes. Like, if you out in the city, like late night,
Right.
If you in the function, if they put this song, any song out,
Yeah.
is
No, it's
it's a banger. It's a
yeah.
banger at the function. That's a fact.
Waiting.
With a little cup, you know, you gotta have a little cup on the side. Just
Facts.
chilling with the boys, chilling with your girl. It don't matter. It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
So okay, so what I want to get to now is Ray. I'm gonna ask you, just give me some of the highlights from the album. What tracks immediately come to mind?
Right. So, real quick, and I think probably this is the popular consensus, and I agree with it because we do have a dance album, right?
Right.
And I talked about structure, and I talked about Drake putting his type of sound on it, and his lyrics, and his voice.
100%.
The song "Massive" is incredible.
Massive. Okay. Okay.
From the piano key chords to the lows to the lowlights to the highlights to his lyrics, when he said, "I know my funeral was gonna be lit because how I treated people," that shit was fire, bro. That shit is fire. That shit was fire, and it's just like the lyrics are good, but they're repetitive, and you can just like groove to it, and it has like that. I think it's like a good 5-6 minutes of a song, but for it to just like be structured so well, and in a dance album, it stands out as the dance song to me.
I feel you. Okay.
So that one for me is like,
Is that your number one on that album, Massive?
so every time like I think about this type of question, I always
Right.
think best and favorite, right? I think
Okay.
I've told y'all that before, right?
Word.
I think that is the best song on the album.
Okay.
My favorite is gonna be between Liability.
You said this.
Nah. That liability is fire, my
Bro,
boy.
I played it, no lie, for an hour straight the other day.
I'm not mad at you,
An
bro.
hour straight. I just kept going back.
Dog, that fucking. But he has the. What's
That
the.
chop screwed part?
Yes,
Oh
thank
my
you. The
God,
chop
bro.
screwed with his lyrics and the beat in the background.
Oh, man.
Nah, I can't front. That shit is fire,
That shit
homie.
just went underwater.
That
That's
shit was crazy, dog.
incredible.
But my
song.
bad. Sorry, I interrupted.
And it's the layup, right? It's the Jimmy Crooks.
Yes.
Right.
Cooks. It's the
Yeah.
layup. It's like, oh, this is my sound, and then this is even more of my sound. So he gave us two. So
You get in my bed. That's all I got. That's all I got.
yo, that song is incredible. Amazing for you. My bad.
Okay, go on, boy.
But yeah, got Massive, Liability.
You said liability. Your favorite is
There's
A keeper go hard.
A Keeper
Keeper?
is crazy.
I found a new muse.
Hey.
That's my shit.
But honorary mention.
Mm.
Yep, seed is calling my name.
Oh.
So come on, baby. It's something games.
Hey.
That's
Yeah.
fire.
This
That shit is fire.
album
Nah.
is fucking incredible, man. Like,
I can't.
and,
Front, bro.
but there's two that I don't really listen to, and that's gonna be Downhill. I'm trying, because I do listen to the album straight every time I play it. But that one I just can't really get into.
I feel you.
Currents is growing on me, but it's one of those that, like, when I first listened to the album, it didn't really stick out for me. Like, I kind of tone out when those two come on. So, yeah, those are my takes. Those are my favorites.
Is that right?
And Sticky, of course, but
Yeah, Sticky's a problem.
Always-
Sticky's a problem.
He's
But,
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, Jeff, I want you to talk just again like highlights, what songs you didn't like, your overall feelings about the album, whatever you want to go, my boy.
The overall feeling of the album is a decent album. I wouldn't say it's his best work.
Of course.
I wouldn't say it's his best work, but
Is that fair to say? It's not his best work.
correct, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
sure.
it's
I'm just talking to the Drake stan, bro. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking to the
fact.
Drake captain.
But
I gotta check in.
What's interesting is though, like,
Yeah.
you might be able to put this as one of his best albums.
because of creativity.
It's just like well put together. The production is good, and for it to, like, I think somebody mentioned, like, you could kind of call it like a concept album, right?
Yeah, I can see that.
It's I love concept albums, and it's a well done dance album. So, I think for me personally, I would probably put it in his top half.
Top half.
Top half of his
I'm
discography?
like, yeah.
Boy!
I gotta go back and look at all his albums. It's up there though. It's up there, but I gotta listen to a little bit more. A Keeper, fire.
That's your shit?
So bad.
Is that your song? Is that your favorite song from the album? Akira?
Nah, hell no.
Oh, okay.
Jimmy
okay.
Cooks, cause he's spitting bars. He's spitting bars. My man 21 go off.
Yo, my man Jay is about the
Yo,
bars, you heard?
Yo, bars.
It's
I
about the
need
bars.
bars. I need bars in a song. Jimmy
This
Cooks,
man's
21.
reaction when Jimmy Cooks came on was crazy.
You don't understand. I was sleeping behind the car because this album was okay, but you know I was a little tired. Jimmy Cooks came on. I woke up like the Undertaker.
Like the Undertaker.
I woke up and I said,
crying.
"Bump that." We played it for a good 30 seconds, and we started all over just how fire it was.
Nah, that shit was fire.
It was
That shit
fire.
was fire.
That beat is
Overall,
hard.
That beat is crazy.
Crazy. And 21 pussy.
Yeah.
Bro. It doesn't get better than that, bro.
Nah, 21's he's crazy.
And I feel like the last track is probably a small little glimpse of what his upcoming project
Scary
may be.
Hours 3.
Scary Hours is coming, boys.
Yeah, I think it's
We're
just
not
like
done.
a small little clue.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's safe to say that Scary Hours is going to be heavy hip hop, right?
Oh, every time, yeah.
Yeah.
Every
Yes,
time.
yes. So like,
Alright.
I'm
What I
looking
do
forward
hope
to it.
is that his Scary Hours 3 is kind of like a mini album. I hope he kind of does that. Maybe like a mixtape type vibe. Like, give us like 8-10 tracks. Because Scary Hours usually 2-3.
Mm-hmm.
It would be crazy if he give us like a good 10.
All right.
Yes.
So what about any duds? What are your duds from the album?
Okay. I got it.
You about to name the whole rest of the
Damn,
album.
boy. Everything besides Keeper and Jimmy Cooks.
Nah. I like a keeper. I like
Yeah.
Currents. It's growing on me now. Calling my name, of course. You seen the
That
video?
shit is fire. You have a video for that?
Yeah.
It's like it's in the Falling Back video.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Boy.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Watch the video.
No, I saw Falling Back. I saw Falling Back, but I forgot.
It's a hard video.
Sticky,
That shit is fun.
hard.
You know how
Sticky
sticky it get.
Liability. I started listening to Liability because of this man right here.
Bro.
Incredible.
That shit is crazy, dog.
Massive. I started listening to it because of this man right here. I say like there's a like my best friend Wallace. Special shout out to my boy.
Wallace.
Wallace,
My
yo,
boy.
shout out, boy.
Yes, sir.
He likes the first 2 tracks, Falling Back and Text Go Green.
Text Go Green.
Oh,
He likes
wait.
Text Go Green. He likes Text Go Green.
I feel like you want to get your shit off. Okay, here you go.
Text Go Green. I don't know how to mention that.
Look.
That song.
Yo, that's crazy.
That
man.
fucking song. Text Go Green, it a little different down here.
Nah, shit is fire.
That song is crazy. You're there with me, rough. But like the way we got to talk about how well the songs blend into each other.
They do.
That's a fact.
Because I know you
That's a
mentioned it sounds the same, but like that's why, because they all blend in so well together. I'm trying to think of a recent album that I felt the same way about. Dawn FM, which I love as well. Those songs just seamlessly like go through each other. And for Dawn FM, you're supposed to be listening to a radio station
Right.
on your way to heaven. That's
Right.
what the album is about. You're dead, you're on the way to heaven, and Dawn FM is the radio station that's your transition, right?
Right.
So like for it to just like change progressively, like celebration to like just kind of those low moments, it's incredible. So like I did love how well put together the album was in transitions and all that stuff. But Text Go Green, thanks for bringing that up.
I got you. Well, overall, yeah, like I mentioned before, it's just like the album's good. I like the creativity. I like the jump that he made to make it a dance album because you don't really see that nowadays. Like
Especially like a top tier artist like Drake.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know, like there's a lot of talk about how like hip hop is like kind of, I don't want to say converting to different kind of hip hop, but no, I give Drake a lot of credit, man, because he, like I said, he's top tier artist. He might be the artist, and he's not afraid to change it up. So you gotta give him props for that.
It's like people gave props to Kanye when 808s and Heartbreak came out.
Mm.
Some people didn't like it
100%.
because it's so different from College Dropout.
I like
Bro,
808s.
808s is fire.
I like
don't
808s
care what
when
nobody
it
tell
dropped,
me.
bro. I don't mind. That's why I don't mind this album. I like different kind of sounds and all that shit. My bad, Jeff. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like with we had the College Dropout. Then we
Mhm.
had Late Registration and
Mhm.
Graduation. That trilogy right there, it was just like hip hop, rap,
100%.
and then 808s and Heartbreak dropped, and everybody's just like, "What is
Yeah,
this?"
it's like tire screech. It's
Yeah.
Like, whoa, what the fuck?
You had auto tune from Kanye
100%.
and whatever. But I thoroughly enjoyed that album. And I think that's one of his best projects that Kanye ever came out with. Just because it sounds so different from everything else he's put out. Oh no.
Did you shut off?
I agree. But yeah, to your point, like a lot of people didn't like 808s. I loved it from day one. I even had the fucking haircut, bro. And people were like, what is
Wait,
this
you had like the
album?
mini
Oh,
afro?
I had the little haircut,
I'm gonna
bro.
cut your ass.
I had the haircut in high school. I was like, that was like Kanye's best work to me when it came out. I was just like, this is absolutely incredible. And a lot of people didn't like it. But the reason I made a face,
Yeah.
remember how I just said
Oh no.
I would put this in Drake's top half?
Right?
You wouldn't put 808s and Heartbreak?
Yes. But do you see what I'm saying?
No. I'm sorry. I have no idea, dog.
A lot of people would probably look at you crazy for saying that about Kanye a week after that album came out.
Why?
To say that this is one of Kanye's best albums after Late Registration, Graduation, and College Dropout because it's so different. Motherfuckers was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Are
a lot
you
of people
crazy?
hate
Oh, okay, I
it.
see
I
what you're
remember.
saying.
A lot of people hated on the
I
album.
see
A
what
lot of
you're
people
Yeah.
didn't like it.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm like already thinking ahead of just like because I watched a lot of you mother.
Go ahead, bro. Talk your shit, dog. Talk your shit.
I like this album from the first time I listened to it, and I just stayed quiet because we live in the day and age of social media, right?
You get
Where
canceled.
everybody has their opinion so quick. It's fast food, and it's just like 1 minute in, this shit trash, and I'm just like, let me just watch. I didn't even say that I liked it. I just like, oh, I'm listening to this song. I'm talking to my guy. I love the album. This and that. But I watched so many people go back on their takes of being like, this album is trash, to I kind of like this song, to you know what, maybe I was tripping, to oh, I was outside this weekend. This album, maybe I was bugging. Drake was right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm already thinking like ahead, right? Like, obviously that was like still early in Kanye's career, and Drake is like already, what, we 12 years into his career for him to do this. But like, I'm already thinking like, yo, like in this discography, like the way this is so well put together, and him taking that risk right now, after all this criticism he's already getting, like, this probably wouldn't be the moment that a lot of people, a lot of artists would take this risk.
That's very true.
So that's why I'm like, yo, this might be in the top half of his run, my opinion.
I feel you, man. I feel you. No. Yo, it was eloquently said, my boy. Eloquently said. And like I said, you the Drake captain right now. We hearing what you say. We giving you all the props. Jeff, did you get everything? Did you get everything off your chest that you want to get
I
off?
think so. I don't want to finish it like Drake trash or that. I never forget that. But overall, it's a decent album. I'm not a hater. I like creativity. I like, you know, if you make a new sound, own it. He owned it.
He owned it. So okay, so
Your turn.
yeah, no. Now listen, man. I've been saying since the start of the podcast, that like I respect Drake for making a whole dance album. Much respect. Able to pull it off as well, seamlessly blending the tracks together, the structure of the songs, everything, all that shit. Drake gets my respect, and I'm always checking for Drake. He's not one of my favorites. It's Ye all day. You heard? But it's Ye all day. But like I'm not ignorant. I know Drake is one of the guys, and I'm gonna be checking his shit because he makes good music. So I listened to this album. I've been playing it ever since, bro. I can't front. I've been playing it ever since. Now, my favorites. Falling Back.
Boy.
Fire.
Hard.
With the video. Fire.
Hard.
Tesco Green, for me, fire. We didn't talk about Flights Booked. We haven't talked about Flights Booked. I don't know.
We have it.
I don't know if that's one of your favorites, but
one of
yo.
my skips.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't skip it, but I don't know it well enough yet.
I feel you. Nah,
It is a good song though.
Flights Booked is my shit. I fuck with Flights Booked. Liability is insane. Liability is fucking insane, my guy. That chopped and screwed shit with the beat. Yo, he's talking his shit as well.
Jesus.
But I want to talk to you about something that one of the lyrics on 21 Cooks. Not 21, Jimmy Crooks, my bad. 21 Savages on it. So, yo, I don't know if y'all peeped, but I think y'all did. So, 21's lyrics, one of his lyrics, the last N-word, played with me, got turned duppy. I think he's referring to Pusha T's Duppy freestyle. And this is just me theorizing. Drake obviously doesn't want to say anything to go at Pusha.
Right.
But
He's gonna get cooked.
100%. But would you put it past Drake to let 21 say something for Drake?
I wouldn't.
Here.
I didn't even like really catch that. So that's a big catch right there.
You see it? That's
That when we turn duppy. Do we know what the word duppy means?
no idea.
Leave it in the comments.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, boy. That's what I'm talking about, yo. Get that time slot subscription up, you heard?
We need
I
that
fucked with y'all, yo.
Urban Dictionary.
Hey.
Yo, actually, look, we're on Genius. The word duppy stems from the Jamaican folklore and refers to the ghost of a dead person, or more generally, to an evil spirit. That's hard. I might need to start using that word.
You a duppy.
That's hard.
That's disrespectful.
That is.
That's
hella
and
disrespectful.
To your point, it says it. This is also in reference to Drake's diss track, "Duppy Freestyle." You might have pulled some.
The conspiracy theorists will be on this video.
Facts, conspiracy theory enabled. Nah, but yeah, man, I heard that and I was like, and obviously the way 21 used it in context, last N-word played with me got turned duppy, like that doesn't sound good. That sounds like he's going at someone
for sure.
And then when I heard duppy, I'm like, didn't he do a freestyle, duppy freestyle? And I was like, this guy's really still going at Pusha. I feel like he made 21 like give him an alley-oop and like, yo, do this for me, some shit like that. And 21's is Drake's boy. But I'm like, yo, come on. Yo, first of all, All right, enough of giving Drake his props, bro. I'm sorry,
Wait,
dog.
not yet, because I'm about to reach.
All right, go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm gonna let you cook. Go
I'm
ahead.
about to get Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, I see what you did there. Okay.
Duppy, they said it's like a reference to like Ghost, their person, right?
Oh,
Ghost
shit. I think I
Riders?
know where you're going.
Why did
I think I know where you're going.
the Pusha thing, he's getting that Drake because he don't be writing his shit, and then you saying Drake you might have used 21 to use the diss, which would mean he Ghost wrote? Oof.
Yo!
Oof. Hey, listen, I'm not into this horoscope shit, but I'm a Scorpio, and so is Drake, and we be moving
Toxic
behind the
vibes.
Y'all be
scenes.
petty as fuck,
Toxic.
B.
We be moving behind the scenes, so like this is why I'm thinking this, and I wouldn't put it past them.
Oh shit! I didn't even put that science together, bro.
I'm reaching. I am.
No,
I
I
know
know
it.
Nah, I don't think that's a reach though. I don't think that's a reach.
That kind of makes
Ooh,
sense.
That does kind of make sense, bro. Oh,
Turn Duppy.
before we move on from that, staying within the Drake is petty. He dropped this album on Kendrick Lamar's birthday.
It's funny because I didn't even know it was that man's birthday.
Me neither. I just found that out like a couple days ago.
I even know
Yeah.
that was his birthday.
Yeah.
But-
He turned 35. Yeah, I don't think it had anything to do with that, right? Because
Nah, you bugging. I think he did. Yo, Drake and Kendrick, they've been going at it for like a decade,
No,
bro.
yeah, for sure.
Subliminals.
For
Why?
sure.
I
Top
don't know.
dog, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
the top dog.
who's the best? Who's the best? That's Kendrick's thing, right? Like, he's always coming out. I'm the best. Y'all can't rap better than me. I do this better than you.
J. Cole better.
That's J. Cole's the one.
Wait,
I'll
wait.
stand on that.
Damn,
hill.
so many ways to go, boy. So many ways to go, dog. I got so many.
But yeah,
Oh my god. Okay, so first and foremost,
I just want to say real quick.
Nah, you go.
Unless you're gonna lose your thought.
No, yeah, you go ahead.
I think the Beyonce shit has something to do with the Drake drop.
That's another thing, bro.
That is the real thing that I think caused that shake.
So what you think he knew Beyonce was gonna drop a dance track, so he wanted to get ahead of it? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know if he was potentially gonna drop this album next month. I don't know if he knew she had a dance track coming. I'm pretty sure he probably did, but I think that had more, or maybe none of that shit has to do with it. And because remember,
Nah. There's got to be one or the other. It's not. It can't be a coincidence.
It's too much of a
It's
coincidence.
too much of
Too
coincidence,
coincidence.
boy.
But the thing is, why I say that, he announced a radio show with Sirius
XM.
XM, right?
Yeah. Table at the seat, one table, some shit like that.
Yeah, so he announced that, and he did sign a crazy, massive deal a couple, maybe months ago. Maybe
Yeah.
like a
It was
year
like
ago.
400 or 500 million, some shit like
Some
that. Yeah.
crazy shit. Yeah, so I don't know if because he announced that he was gonna do the show that evening. So I don't know if
Right.
the show was already dropping, so he already had the rollout coming, or if he scrambled and was like, "Oh, I got to do the show tonight and drop the album tonight." So like, I don't know.
I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're
Right?
saying.
I think any of it could be true though.
So you think like, okay, so it's either what you're saying, but you're saying that everything else could also be a possibility. The dropping on Kendrick's birthday, Beyonce, all that shit could be a possibility as well. Honestly, I'm with that. I'm with the latter. I think the Kendrick and the Beyonce shit, I think that's why he dropped this shit. And again, we know Drake is petty, bro.
Facts.
Drake is petty,
He's
dog.
mad petty.
But I mean, he's the one in the music industry right now, so he could be petty. Oh, but we were talking about it super fast. We were talking about the top three: Cole, Kendrick, Drake. What's your 1, 2, 3? Because we never really talked about this. All right, so rapping ability, just straight rapping ability, straight bars. Take everything out, no sales, none of that shit. Take it straight hip hop. Rapping ability, Drake is last. That Kendrick and
I
Cole,
agree.
dog.
I agree.
That Kendrick and Cole, boy. I might have to give Kendrick that spot, boy.
Number one.
Kendrick number 1, boy. Okay, and Cole number 2. The reason why I have Kendrick number 1 is the reason why you don't really fuck with his different voices. But to me, if you're able to do all these different voices and all these different tracks, but it blends within the track and he's able to keep your attention, which for me personally, it always happens with me, especially with this new album. He like on the track Mr. Morale, when he hops on the track, he's just spitting, but he's spitting in like a really peculiar voice, and it's keeping my attention. And he's done that in a million different times with different tracks. Don't get me wrong though, man. Cole can fucking spit, boy. Oh my god, dog, he could spit. That fucking Off Season, the first track,
Bro.
put an M on your head, you Luigi brother now. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with it though.
The thing is, like,
Kendrick Cole and Drake.
and we like super far off. Honestly, never mind. But
Oh, facts. Nah, it's all good. It's all good, boy. It's all good.
but like the voice is like, yeah, it's a skill, right? But like it can come off gimmicky sometimes because
I feel
why do
you.
you need to do that? And like I can't put that over like the actual like what are you writing and saying, right? And that's why like Cole doesn't have to do none of that. That motherfucker just fucking raps.
I feel you. I feel you.
When he came on looking for trouble and murdered all y'all favorite rappers,
That's a
when
fact.
everybody was calling him boring,
That's a fact.
and I felt so good when I finally heard that,
That's a fact.
and I was like, I've been telling y'all.
Yeah, no.
I've been telling y'all.
That verse is legendary. So what is it? So straight rapping ability. So I'm assuming you got
I got Cole.
Cole.
I think yeah, you got to put Kendrick second, Drake last. Drake can, I stand by Drake can rap, but like skill set, like he can't.
Just be,
He
yeah,
can't
it's just
last with Kendrick.
just comparing Drake to the other two, like
Yeah.
it's just it's facts. Like
I think he has a good pen though, cause like when you think about those time and location songs that he does,
oh, like 9 a.m.
Right.
Dallas and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
he be going off.
he can fucking rap. But
He be
like
going off.
my
16
thing with them is like he kind of always uses the same flow, like he just goes.
I feel you.
Like he's like, I got a lot to say, and I'm gonna just go.
I feel you.
That's my only critique about him when he's rapping, because like when even like Churchill Downs, he's just going.
Yeah, he's just spitting.
But that shit is fire.
Yeah, he's just spinning.
But he's just going, and it's just like I got a lot to say, and yeah, that's the only thing. Like I would like him to kind of switch up when he's rapping like that a little bit, like show like a little more flow, right? Because that's one of the top things when you ranking your MCs, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You got the what you're saying, how you're saying it, like the way you put your syllables together, all that stuff, you know. So, but yeah,
Yeah, he baptized Jack Harlow on that fucking track. Jeff, you're up, my boy. Straight rapping ability. What you got? Who you got?
I'm gonna stick with J. Cole.
Damn, son. I'm the only Kendrick.
Yeah,
Oh.
bro.
I
Yeah,
nah,
bro.
I like it. I like it, dog. Diversity. You feel me?
I think people still sleep on it, man.
Bro,
Talking
it's
shit.
just like when it comes to J. Cole, I like what he raps about. I like that he could go real fast or just be chilled about what he was rapping about. But when it comes to Kendrick, it's like his voice. His
Damn,
voice.
that shit really got
it
y'all, huh?
annoys me, bro. It annoys me. People be telling me like, yo, you bugging. Like, nah, I'm not bugging, bro. I like what
I'm not bugging.
I like to listen what I like to listen
100%.
to.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
It's your
saying?
personal choice. Yeah, yeah.
And I would put Drake's last because just he's not competing with either two. But J. Cole overall, I like him better.
You talking about rapping ability?
Rapping ability,
Yeah.
yes. But in sales, yeah, Drake got it. I'm not
100%.
I'm not gonna front, yo.
All right, so we're gonna bring it back to honestly, never mind. Finally,
Yes.
for one of the
Yes.
last points. What do you say to Drake having Majid Jordan fucking trapped in the basement of this album? Because this is a Majid Jordan album, boy.
Sweatshop.
Yeah, he got him in a sweatshop. I'm just saying, because I know you heard those stigmas about Drake, that he be signing artists and he be taking the shit.
But Majid Jordan be putting in work though.
No,
I
their
love
album-
Majid Jordan, and also like
that album's on fire.
big shout out to this man, because I actually listened to Majid Jordan because of him. He always talked about them, he
Word?
would play them at work, and like I would hear the sounds, I would hear the voices. So like every time they would put something out, I would listen, and I became a super fan. But yeah, I think I can see why people are saying it, but it's not fully their sound. But I feel like they had to have like been in those rooms and helped.
Yeah,
right?
but what's interesting is that when I read all the credits, like none of their names
They're
popped
not
up.
in there,
They're
right?
not in there.
Which is fine, right? Like you're not always like. Sometimes they don't want credit. Sometimes like
Right.
your thing is so small, or maybe they didn't help at all. But like you can't say that he wasn't influenced a little bit by their sound, right?
100%.
Like that can still be a factor. But yeah, man, I love it. I love Majid Jordan. I love this album. The sweatshop joke is hilarious.
I'm just saying, bro. Yo, when I finished listening to the album the first time, I'm like, what the fuck? This is a Majid Jordan album. I fuck with it, but I'm like, this is weird, it's just weird, bro. There's shit that constantly comes up where you could fucking throw at Drake, the fucking sounds that he be not taking, but like signing artists, and then like all of a sudden he takes their song or he takes people's sound, the whole culture vulture shit. I don't really fuck with that because I don't really think so.
Right.
But that's
I
something
agree.
that you could throw at him. I'm saying. So I just wanted to get your thoughts about that.
Yeah.
about
I mean,
the G Jordan shit.
it's interesting, right? Because I don't think he's signed anybody new recently,
Facts.
and I feel like his artists like have been putting their stuff out, especially Majid Jordan.
That last
They
album
just
was-
put out an album, like a year or two ago?
Nah, that shit was actually no. I think you're right. Yeah, something like that.
Like the one with Waves of Blue and all that shit. That's my
Yeah,
shit.
Wildest Dream. Yeah, that song is crazy. But what do you think about the album?
Didn't love it. I like the one
Yeah.
before it more.
Yeah, me
But
too.
it had a couple joints.
It did.
Forget about the Gonna Come to. That's my shit too. But
Yeah.
but yeah, yeah. So like I feel like that narrative can kind of go away a bit, but it's still like you can still bring it up, right? Because it's something that has happened before. But I think that's an issue with people and Drake sometimes where they're like hold on to narratives, right? And just like keep pinning them on him. But Magic Jordan has been putting out music.
Facts.
Fucking Party put out like little EPs and an album
Yeah, Party.
after being missing forever, even though he's missing again.
Big facts. Party, you need to drop that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, drop something, please.
And my man Roy Woods, I love Roy Woods.
Roy Woods.
Roy
He's been
Woods,
putting
yeah.
out singles.
Mm-hmm. He's dropped an album recently, I feel like. Oh, no. Am I bugging?
I think it was a single.
I think you're
I
right.
think it was a single.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I feel like he's fishing for like to see what
What's
sound
gonna
people
hit?
are.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I don't know who else he has right now.
Division, but they
Oh,
haven't.
Division. But they put out that joint with Ty Dolla $ign. That's fire.
The song?
It's an album, bro.
Yeah, the fucking Cheers to the Best
I
Memories.
forgot the name of it, but yeah.
That one, yeah.
That
yeah.
was, I think, like last year.
Nah, that was a minute ago. That was maybe like 2-3 years ago.
No way.
I swear to.
No
yeah.
shot.
No.
You talking about that one? Cheers to the Best Memories?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was like 2-3 years ago.
Nah, we gotta check that. Hold up.
Anybody watching this, you're gonna find out how right I am, and you're gonna make these guys feel like bozos. You heard?
He's gonna be wrong.
2021.
Damn!
Fucking
Shit! Last year?
Yes, 2021. Yes.
You got it.
I
I
told
stand
you.
corrected. I stand corrected. I'm mad. I'm a man of my word. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
I
Feel
told you it was recent.
Damn! I really thought I was right. I really thought I was right.
So like, yeah, I feel like his artists have been putting out their stuff consistently. You know.
I feel you. All right, man. So that's it, man. We gave all our thoughts about Honestly Nevermind. Gentlemen, I appreciate your thoughts, your insight, your takes about the album. Drake, much respect to you for dropping a whole album that's dance, especially for the top tier artist that you are, not giving a fuck and just doing it. So you get much respect from me. I think I could say from Jeff as well.
Yes, yeah. Like I said, I fuck with the album. It's not his best work, but I give it. It's a solid. To me, it's a solid 7.6.
Not bad.
I feel like that's high for you too.
Yeah, it's pretty high
I
for
feel like
Drake.
that's high.
For Drake, because I usually he's low tier, low tier.
Yeah,
low tier.
yeah.
But I give it a solid 7.6.
All right.
Yeah.
You want to give a out of 10, or you don't have to, because I'm not doing that.
I'm not good with like ranking like that. But,
Yeah.
I mean, I can freestyle something. Like I'll give it 8 point,
That-
like mid 8.
That's what I was gonna go. I was gonna
Yeah.
go around 8, mid 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give it mid 8.
All right, gentlemen. Before we officially sign off, if you're checking out this episode via audio or video, thank you very much. I appreciate it. We appreciate it for the love and support. But before we sign off, I want to give my guests the light. If you guys want to plug anything, your socials, Twitter, Instagram, whatever y'all want to do, you don't have to. I'm just giving you the opportunity. So, Rainer, if you want to go first.
Yes, sir. Y'all know me, or y'all should, or if y'all don't,
Facts.
hello. It's the one and only Breeze Riches. You can find me on Twitter, letting them tweets up, letting them tweets fly.
Letting them fly.
IG, Breeze Riches as well. That's BREEZERICHES.
You can check my guy Rainer out too. We did a few pods talking about the Spider-Man movies.
That shit was fire.
Appreciate that, my
I
boy.
tuned in.
Appreciate that, my boy. Yeah, you can check those out. It's on YouTube, also on audio, Apple, Spotify, and Google, all that good stuff. My guy Jeff.
Well, my name is Jeffrey. They call me Jeff. But my IG, Jay the Great, Jey the Great, cause you know your boy.
Your boy is great.
On Twitter too. Jay the Great 5, I believe. But yeah,
You mess with Twitter more or Instagram more?
Twitter's fire, bro. That
Okay.
shit be having me
Yeah,
weak,
yeah.
bro.
I've been getting into Twitter a little bit more, honestly.
I
lately.
only got to Twitter because this man right here, bro.
Yo, this guy, now he's the Twitter king right now. He's Twitter king, yo.
Son, yo.
I'll be learning something. I'll be learning from your fucking posts. I'll be like, oh, I could do that. All right, bet. Nah, you Twitter king. I give you
Yeah,
that.
facts.
Yes.
If,
My bad,
if you want a quick Like, you want to laugh real quick at 2 a.m., you got to go to his Twitter, bro.
Nah, it ain't about me. It's about you right now, bro.
Look at that, passing the light on. I like that.
Thank you.
I like that.
Ariel, thanks for having us, though.
And yeah, man, I
It's good
appreciate y'all
speaking to
coming
you.
on, man.
It's
We
been a
got more
long
stuff
time.
coming. But yeah, I really appreciate y'all coming here with the insights, with your takes, like I just said. And yeah, we got more coming. But as far as time flies, yo, you can check us out on I'm gonna put all the links down below for the YouTube, for Spotify, Apple, Google. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that thumbs up, please. Also subscribe to the channel.
Please.
Yeah, we're trying to grow this. If you
Begging
listen,
you.
if you listen to this on Spotify, Apple, or Google, rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast, please. We very much appreciate it. And until next time, we out. Peace.